The World Cup does not create legends. It reveals them. Every 4 years, one player steps into history. One striker becomes unstoppable. One name gets remembered forever. From Ronaldo Nazario destroying defenses in 2002, to Harry Kane winning the Golden Boot in 2018, to Mbappé scoring 8 goals and taking over Qatar 2022, the Golden Boot is not just about scoring goals. It is about delivering when the whole world is watching. And in 2026, the race might be one of the most competitive ever. Because we have a mix of hungry young monsters, experienced killers, and maybe one final World Cup story waiting to happen. So today, we rank my top 5 players most likely to win the 2026 World Cup Golden Boot. But remember, one bad game can destroy a prediction. One magical night can create a legend. Viktor Gyökeres. The surprise name? The player many fans are still sleeping on. When people talk about Golden Boot candidates, they immediately mention Mbappé, Haaland, Kane. But sometimes, World Cups create unexpected heroes. And Viktor Gyökeres could be that guy. His biggest weapon? Pure power. He is not just a traditional striker who waits inside the box. He runs behind defenders. He attacks space. He can create goals by himself. And that is dangerous in a tournament where one moment can decide everything. The reason he makes this list is simple. If Sweden gives him enough opportunities, he has the mentality of a player who wants to destroy defenders. The question is not, can Gyökeres score? The question is, can Sweden go deep enough to give him enough games? Because Golden Boot winners usually need a team that survives until the final stages. A striker cannot win it sitting at home after the group stage. But if Gyökeres gets hot early, the whole world will know his name. Erling Haaland, the machine, the nightmare for defenders. The player built in a laboratory. Erling Haaland is probably the most physically terrifying striker in world football. He has everything. Height, strength, speed, finishing, and the hunger to score more. His biggest advantage? He does not need a perfect game. A striker like Haaland can disappear for 80 minutes, then score a hat-trick in 10 minutes. That is what makes him dangerous. The 2026 World Cup could be his first real opportunity to announce himself on the biggest international stage. Because club football has already seen the destruction. Now the question is, can Haaland bring that same destruction to the World Cup? The biggest problem? Norway. Golden Boot winners usually come from teams that reach the semifinals or final. If Norway goes far, Haaland immediately becomes one of the favorites. Harry Kane, the complete striker, the underrated killer. Harry Kane might be one of the safest Golden Boot picks. Why? Because he does everything. He scores. He creates. He takes penalties. He understands big tournaments. And England's entire attacking system revolves around him. Kane already knows what it feels like to win this award. In 2018, he scored 6 goals and became the World Cup top scorer. Now he has another chance to make history. Because winning 2 Golden Boots would put him in an extremely rare category. His biggest strength is consistency. Mbappé might explode. Haaland might destroy one team. But Kane can quietly score in every match. 1 goal against one opponent. Another goal against another. Suddenly he has 5 or 6 goals. And England usually has the squad quality to go deep. Never underestimate Harry Kane, Lionel Messi. And then, there is Lionel Messi. The player who has already completed football, the player who lifted the World Cup in 2022 and gave Argentina one of the greatest nights in football history. Many people thought the World Cup chapter of Messi's career was over. Then came the opening game of the 2026 tournament. 3 goals, 1 hat-trick. And suddenly, the entire football world started asking the same question. Could Messi do it again? At 39 years old, Messi is no longer the explosive winger who dribbled past entire defenses. But he has become something even more dangerous. A football genius who sees things before anyone else. His movement is smarter. His finishing is calmer. His decision-making is almost perfect. The scary thing about Messi is that he doesn't need 10 chances. He only needs 1 moment. 1 free kick, 1 penalty, 1 pass in behind, and the ball is in the net. The opening hat-trick against Algeria changed everything. It instantly placed him among the Golden Boot favorites, because confidence is everything in a World Cup, and nobody gains confidence faster than Lionel Messi. Argentina also have another huge advantage. They know how to win, they know how to handle pressure, and they know how to build their entire attack around Messi. If Argentina reaches another deep World Cup run, and if Messi keeps scoring at this rate, the impossible might become possible. A second World Cup title, and perhaps the most unbelievable Golden Boot victory football has ever seen. Kylian Mbappé, the favorite, the superstar, the player who keeps proving that the World Cup belongs to him. Before the tournament even started, everyone knew Mbappé was dangerous. But nobody expected him to send such a powerful message this early. Opening match, big stage, millions watching, and Mbappé delivered 2 goals against Senegal. 2 moments that reminded the world why he is the player everyone fears. Mbappé is built for this tournament. Why? Because he has everything. Speed, finishing, confidence, and a mentality made for pressure. When the biggest moments arrive, he gets better. We saw it in Qatar 2022. 8 goals, Golden Boot winner, a hat trick in the World Cup final, a performance that showed he was not just the future. He was already one of the greatest World Cup players. And now, in 2026, he is chasing something even bigger. History. Another Golden Boot would put Mbappé in a special group of players who dominated the greatest tournament on Earth. The scary part? He is not slowing down. He looks faster, more experienced, more complete. France also gives him the perfect platform. A squad strong enough to go deep. A team capable of reaching the final stages. The competition will be brutal. Messi chasing another miracle. Haaland searching for his first World Cup explosion. Kane looking for another Golden Boot. Ronaldo fighting for one final chapter. But after 2 goals against Senegal, one thing is clear. Mbappé is not waiting for the World Cup to come to him. He is taking it. My prediction remains Kylian Mbappé, but football is unpredictable. That is why we love the World Cup. A player can enter the tournament as a nobody and leave as a legend. So who wins the Golden Boot? Mbappé? Haaland? Kane? Ronaldo's final dance? Or will someone nobody expects steal the trophy? Comment your prediction. Because in football, one goal can change everything.